Teachings of the Mentor. The foremost goodness is like water. If you cannot have the mild and receptive characteristics as water, no matter how kind you are, it is not the real goodness, and it can only be called goodness because you cannot be compatible with any one vessel, and there cannot be a vessel to be compatible with you. We are emulating the Buddha's practice in name only. In actual fact, we are aggravating and deepening our own afflictions. Is it not a delusion to say that we are seeking liberation? Take a look at what we really are. Praise Our Kind Mentor. By Fafu. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you understand everything in this world, even including film and television works. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you practice from little things. When you want to learn something, you immediately study and practice it until you can use it proficiently. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you have never made yourself useless by depending on others. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you have been watching and controlling your mind all the time. You can immediately resolve the problem of your mind wherever it appears. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you spoke precious words. You are developing a life of being an emperor when preserving, serving, and benefiting others. If you are purely altruistic and do not want to achieve anything for yourself, you will achieve faster, just like a day compared to a kalpa. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because of your superb educational approach. In order to perfect things, when we start to practice, we should perfect every detail of them. In the end, it will be easy for everything to be perfect naturally. Not only can this prevent us from falling behind due to pride, but it also prevents us from complaining about others in the end when things are bad. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you, with extreme carefulness and attention, protect the good relationships with everyone. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you are our fundamental arisal of good conditions. Out of your incredible blessing for which we are grateful, the good fruit that would have taken us many lifetimes to bear can ripen quickly. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor. For the sake of sentient beings, you work hard in a high-risk environment. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor, because you want us to attain the ultimate peace and pleasure through repeated teachings. We must go to subdue the afflictions. I praise you endlessly, our kind mentor. Because of your protection, I do not lose life under the prevalence of COVID-19. I am very safe in the evil fighting. I am not a victim of fraud. Although I am not in the land of good karma, I can study without worrying about food or clothing. I praise you and are grateful to you. Only depending on you, I can separate myself from the afflictions. The good causes and conditions can grow in me. Only depending on you, I can cultivate the wholesome Dharma, achieve the path of all wisdom and attain the virtue treasure house of the Dharma of all Tathagatas.